You know, as kids, did you guys ever have that one roommate who would always sleep so quietly and peacefully, and they were always super jumpy about everything? So whenever they fell asleep, there was always one time you had a temptation to just scare them awake! Alright, so hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sonic Saber 25, and welcome back to some more Super Mario Galaxy. You think I'm joking, but I actually do have a couple of friends who really were way too jumpy, and when you scared them awake, well, I mean, you could scare anyone awake, but these guys would literally just, they wouldn't recover. Welcome! This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pool star, he will guide you to those galaxies. Simply point your pointer at the pool star and press A. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the further you'll be able to travel. Alright, so we don't really have enough stars for anything right now. So let's go ahead and head over to the one galaxy we can. Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. I wonder what the units are for evil energy. It's like negajoule. Damn, that actually sounds pretty cool when you think about it. Negajoule. Pretty good. Good Egg Galaxy, Dino Piranha. Ominous. Very ominous. I'm just kidding. So, I mean, really, I have to admit, right, when you on that note, I do have to say, in terms of difficulty, this game can be very contrasting is the word, I guess you can say. I mean, there are points where it'll have super, super difficult levels, and they'll just be kicking your ass over and over and over again until you just want to give up and break your game and throw everything into the fiery depths of hell. And then there are points where, you know, you want to just completely, you know, you're sleeping because you're too bored, just like Mario in the intro. No, I'm kidding. This game's pretty fun. These guys are, I think they're just octopuses or octopi. Damn, I hold my English to a higher standards and I said octopuses. So, there is a pathway to get on top of the house that involves going through a series of pipes. However, I want to go the fun way through triple jumping. No, don't you dare. I had way too much trouble getting up this the first time I did a practice run of this game. I was doing well, I started recording, and then it was like I had 2 left feet. So here we have a question mark coin that makes these notes appear, and we want to collect those notes, and I'm going to be silent for a little bit. Alright, so we have the underground theme from various Mario levels. And get it! There we go. If you do leave 1-ups like that for too long, they do disappear, so try not to waste too much time in getting it. Oops. So, I would like to take this time to mention, since I don't really have too much to talk about in these early levels, there is one more reason why I wanted to do Super Mario Galaxy. Is that I've only recently got the time to deal with YouTube stuff because of, you know, various different things like college entrance exams, and just keeping up with stuff since I go to medical college. So, just like, compared to other subjects, the work I have to do is significantly more. I wouldn't say it's a lot harder. I mean, you know, every field has its own difficulties, but yeah. Due to that, I've been a bit busy, and I couldn't record like how other people could record. And my Wii was getting way too old. Like, I just barely got this game to work. It was almost like, it felt like I owned an NES, even though I've never owned one, like when people had to blow into the cartridge for it to work. So, the other reason was, I could emulate most of the games. Now, I do have, like, sort of an ideal for emulation in that I feel like it's okay to emulate a game, if you have already bought the game and you just can't use it anymore, say for example your Wii broke down, but you do have the games and you want to play them but you can't, that's, for me, that's an okay reason to use an emulator. And another reason is in case you simply can't get a game in your locality. Being where I live, that is a very significant problem. Like, I have had to hunt for games for so long, it's not even funny. So yeah, and one of those reasons is, on an emulator, since Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 use motion controls, I really can't use them on an emulator as well as I can with others, because other games, like third-party games, have basically GameCube controller or classic controller options. These two games don't, since they, depend on motion control. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this game. Well, I don't know when I'll do Mario Galaxy 2, but I definitely did want to at least start this next. So yeah. Also, if you notice, this game has a bit of a weird type of gravity, and I can use that to long jump up here and pull off a shortcut. Otherwise, normally you'd have to talk to that Luma, which I didn't want to do. So there's a cool little speedrunning tactic, I guess. These rocks here, they can hit you. I mean, yeah, they do damage. However, if you time it right and aim for that red area, you can spin into them and break them, and they give you a ton of star bits. Oh, God. The timing is a little bit finicky, I guess. I mean, case in point, I screwed it up when I thought I had it. Alright, come on. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die after say. I was about to say that it's actually not that difficult to do it. Alright, there we go. Just get the feel for it. There we go, okay. Alright, we have one rock each. Come on, you're better than this. You played this game for a while. You will not be outsmarted by... Whoa! Ooh! Oh my god. Oh, every sphincter I had clenched. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna die. I don't know why I clenched that hard, but still. Come on. Alright. There we go. I mean, yeah, the timing is a little bit forgiving. I mean, you can see that I was a fair bit away from the exact red spot of the previous rock, and it still gave it to me. So it just takes my incompetence to a completely new level, I guess, the fact that I failed that. Ugh. That's gonna be a big oof. Alright, let's not waste any more time. I've already spent plenty of time explaining why I'm doing this game first. I mean, part of the reason is that I wanted to, do this game because it was one of my favorite Mario games, but, I also do not want to, I also want to do this game before my Wii dies. I forget what these enemies are called. They latch onto you, they deal damage to your health if you leave them onto you. There's a little question mark coin here that'll give you some star bits. I'll try to get the official names of these enemies by the time we run into them in another galaxy. I mean, besides the Piranha Plant and the Octo Rock. I really have a feeling that the name is just either Octopus or Octorock. Let's try and get some of these rocks. Oh, and the rocks squish the enemies too. Whoa! Ooh, that was close. Alright, get away from here. Let's see if we can just angle this right. Alright, there we go. Believe it or not, I have died in my first try on this recording. Okay, there we go. I'm doing a lot better this time. Okay, don't jinx it, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. Come on. Okay, good. So I think after 3 rocks, you don't get any more. Yeah, you don't get any more star bits. So 3 rocks, and that's it. I'm pretty sure you can just straight up jump to this planet over here, and that's a shortcut. You can also, if I remember correctly, backwards long jump here for a cool little secret. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, I think there's a better way to do that. I think I was trying to be fancy. You know what? I just shouldn't try to be fancy. Ooh. I'm not gonna be fancy. Oh my god. I'm gonna die again. There we go. What do we have here? Okay, so this is a cool little secret alternate path that you can take. All you have to do is hit these flip switches, turn them yellow, The opposite of what we had to do in the first mission. We had to turn them blue then. Try not to hit the spiky platform. I'm pretty sure that goes without saying. Alright. Woohoo! So we pass through that planet and we end up. So it's just a cool little alternate route. If you had gone through the other route that with the giant purple piranha plant, all you'd have to do is hit that plant with the those little bulbous plants that you could hit it with. I mean, I showed it off. The one that you could spin into and it would knock around like a yo-yo or something. And you just had to use that to kill the big piranha plant. Or you could stomp on it. Okay, I saw that coming. I didn't do anything about it. Don't you dare. Alright, behind this platform, I believe, is a 1-up. Yep, okay, I collected it. Perfect. And what's on the underbelly? Alright, just 3 plants. Okay. Oh, God. There we go. So, yeah. I mean, again, these introductory levels really don't give you too much to say. But thank God we finally reached our first boss. Well, mini-boss, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Can you call it a mini-boss? I guess you can, huh? And all we have to do is smack it with its own tail. As per Mario logic, anything that's big and bulbous and sticks out, you really just want to hit it in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to take a minute because I want to collect all the star bits. And let's just smack him again. And you're basically playing probably the most cruel game of He Loves Me Not with this game. I think that one landed on He Loves Me. Alright, we make him slightly more pissed off. And with standard Mario logic, after I collect these star bits. Oh, whoa. Alright, let me just... He takes 3 hits to finish. Sorry, Dino Piranha. Guess he loves you not. I love you, Dino Piranha, if that counts for anything. Alright, gonna get the last of these star bits. Also, if you're at any point doing way too bad for health and all the coins are depleted, shooting a coin at this little flower here, well, it was a plant. It turns into a flower, and it gives you a nice little coin. I just completely missed. Wow. You got a star. Something that I'm not going to be saying at the end of every level because I feel like it would get too old too quickly. Whoo boy! That took way longer than it needed to. Also, you can tell that our star bits are completely counted, but our coins aren't, which is really important. Those star bits are star bits. To Lumas, they're the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Wii remote at the screen and point your pointer at them to pick them up. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the pointer and pressing B. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some star bits. Alright, let's go ahead and get some star bits. So you can press B repeatedly, and of course holding it gives you the same result, just rapid fire. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my feed for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help on your adventure. And with that, we have our next mission. So he just mentioned hungry Lumas, and that's probably gonna be one of the most annoying things on, well, it was annoying in this game, and it's also kind of annoying in the next game too. Hungry Lumas! They require a certain amount of starbits to be fed, and well, as soon as we get to that one over there on screen, you'll see what happens next, I guess. I mean, it's not really that big of a spoiler, really, in a Mario game. It's not exactly too much to spoil. But, you know, I'll try keeping secrets where I can, for like the 3 of you who don't know about this game. Who knows? Maybe there's some people who've only played PlayStation games and just never experienced Super Mario Galaxy. Who am I to judge? Alright, I'm not gonna bother going for the 1-up because lives reset in this game anyway. So really having more than 10, there's no point to having more than 10. I will, however, try to get as many starbits as I can. Now, the pathway that we once went on now has the crystal. So the other pathway that had the crystal in the mission before probably has the launch star that we need to get to. That's the pipe to enter the house on this side if you want to do it the not fun way, I guess. There's Luma probably telling us that we need to go there. Yep. Oh, get this. You can shoot those starbits with B. Zap, zapow. Just aim your pointer at the target and fire with B. Run into your enemies while they're stunned to finish them off. I mean, yeah, I did mention this, but, you know, for me, it's not worth it because you can miss, and really spinning does the same thing. It's just not worth it, like, at all. Alright, come on. I'll see. There we go. So they basically leech the life from you. I just kind of wanted to demonstrate that while I could. Alright, what do you have? One thing I would like to mention with these question mark blocks is you want to hit them in quick succession. They're basically resembling coin question mark blocks that you have to keep hitting over and over to get the maximum amount of coins, in this case starbits. And I'm one short away from an extra life. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we can't use a cool little speedrunning trick for this one. We have to use the pool stars that are given to us by the story and go like a slow crawling peasant. However, we don't have to use all of them. We can just use the momentum from one. I don't know why I'm calling out, like, insanely specific details like this. Alright, so as you can see, we have tons and tons and tons of sources of starbits here. We have Goombas, we have crystals with starbits, and, oh god, I'm about to die. Let me go ahead and get a coin. There has to be another Goomba in here somewhere. There we go. Oh, there's two. Okay, I'm gonna get all the way back up to full health. There we go. Alright, so we have flower patches here filled with starbits, and these spiky plants would just hurt me a few minutes ago. We can turn their own brethren against them and turn them into starbits. So these bulbous yo-yo plants, as I'll call them from now on, they are called the yo-yo plants to me. You can hit them into these spiky plants and they'll give you starbits. Also, if you do miss and the bulbous plant hits you, you get 10 starbits knocked out of you, which you can recollect. I mean, really, the only major flaw is if you're right next to a black hole and you screw up. That, come to think of it, that actually sounds hilarious. I would laugh if that happened to me. I wouldn't even be that mad. Alright, I think we have leached all we can off of this planet. Alright, come on, let's go, there we go. Now if you have enough starbits, you can head directly into this launch star by shaking. If you don't, you can head to those planets over there, which then allow you to, you know, get more starbits in case you're running short. And you do need a certain amount of starbits, and that amount is... Yeah, you got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and transform. I'm famished. I need 100 starbits to curb the hunger pangs. Oh god. Don't waste any. So yeah, if you have less than 100 starbits, ignore that first launch star, head over to the other planets. You'll get another chance. You'll cycle around, I think, 3 planets before you get to this launch star again. And all you have to do is shake and head over to the Hungry Luma after you're done. I mean, in this game, they're really forgiving of, you know, if you don't have enough starbits or if you don't have the requirements for a certain mission. So yeah, that launch star, in case you don't have enough, also sends you over to another planet. It sends you to the cycle of 3 planets. I think that it sends you back to the planet you started on. So, since we have what we need, and I have... Oh, no, there's more in there. I really do want to get as many starbits as I can, because as you saw on the end screen before, the coins aren't counted, however, the starbits are. And we do need them for Hungry Lumas because, spoiler alert, they don't appear only in stages. They also appear in the observatory. So I'm gonna try to collect as much as I can. I don't know why I said in that accent. I must have offended someone. Woo! Alright. Kinda wanna try and see what happens if you hit them. Does it instantly knock them out? Oh yeah, it does! That's pretty neat. What's in these boxes? Oh, God. I mean, I don't know why I'm panicking so much. All it does is knock 10 starbits out of you. Alright. Over here, I can demonstrate another one of Mario's moves that I didn't have the chance to demonstrate when I was showing off all his jumps. This is the wall jump. If you're on a wall, if you're right next to a wall, you can cling to it, and then pressing A lifts you up a little bit higher. I can't do it consecutively here because the walls are too low, but yeah. It exists, and it can be used to maneuver a few tricky areas. Let's see if I can get those starbits over there. Are those starbits? Oh, they are. I thought they were coins. Alright. Not gonna mess up. So, as you can see, this is going to be a bit of a demonstration. This next planet is going to be a, kind of a demonstration of how gravity works in different ways in this game. So here, we have these down arrows and these up arrows. Gravity is in whichever direction the arrow is in. However, since we have exceedingly high jumps as Mario, we're able to circumvent like 90% of the platforming and skip all the way to the launch star here. We don't have to take the long route. You can take the long route, but I prefer not to, especially since I've already wasted so much time. Let's just get this last Goomba. And head straight through the glass. That really should give you a concussion. I mean, to be fair, Mario's been popping bricks with his head, so I doubt a bit of glass would do too much damage. So we have 5 blue star chips here, which would make pull stars appear. However, again, due to Mario's jumping ability, we can circumvent all of that. I feel like these game designers should have proofread a few of these levels, you know. Just done a little bit of beta testing. Or maybe, who knows, maybe it was intentional. Whew! Snack of cosmic proportions. Oh, we discovered a new galaxy. Well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps eventually to include the enemy base. No, let's not save my game. Alright, so with that, next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're going to finish off the last star that we have to deal with in Good Egg Galaxy, and then head over to whatever new galaxy we unlocked. So, till then, guys!